Finally, we are here to see what is OAuth and how OAuth works. Let's start with what is OAuth. OAuth is an authorization framework that enables applications to obtain limited access to user accounts. It works by delegating user authentication to the service that hosts the user account, and authorizing third-party applications to access the user account. OAuth 2 provides authorization flows for web and desktop applications, and mobile devices. OAuth 1 came first. Most of the organization is using OAuth 2. In our sessions, we cover only OAuth 2. OAuth defines 4 roles. The resource owner is the user who authorizes an application to access their account. The resource server hosts the protected user accounts, and the authorization server verifies the identity of the user, then issues access tokens to the application. The client is the application that wants to access the user's account. There are different types of OAuth flows available. Let's assume, I am going to Walgreens shop to print one of my photo in Google Drive. First, I am sending request to Walgreens to print my photo. In this case, I am the resource owner. The Walgreens don't have access to my Google Drive. Also, I don't want to share my Google user ID and password with Walgreens. So in next step, the Walgreens send request to Google to give permission to access the user's Google Drive. In this case, Walgreens is the client. The request from Walgreens goes to authorization server who need to authenticate and authorize the request. The Google authorization server send requests to resource owner, which is me, to approve the request from Walgreens. Once the request is approved, the authorization server shares the auth token with the client. Client can use this token to prove that he is already approved by owner. Now for client to access the specific resource, he need to send request to authorization server asking for access token. Using the access token, client can send request to actual resource server to access the photo. Now the photo is now available to print by Walgreens. This is one kind of flow in OAuth named authorization code flow. There are 3 types of tokens used in most of the flows. An authorization code is a credential representing the resource owner's authorization used by the client to obtain an access token. Access tokens are credentials used to access protected resources. Refresh tokens are issued to the client by the authorization server and are used to obtain a new access token when the current access token becomes invalid or expires. Let's see few more flows using the OAuth framework. This is password credential flow. Here I want to log into Facebook using the mobile app. The mobile app need permission from Facebook to access the resource. Here we just need to access token to access the resource. Because as per flow, no client is in picture. Another flow is client credential flow. This is exchange between client and resource server. No users in picture. Example, Expedia need to display flight availability from enterprise and other website. So, it need to get the auth token to access the resource. Few points are common for all the flows. The authorization token we use to exchange between different parties is the JWT token. Whenever the client send request to resource server or auth server, client need to send the token in header.